Hey everyone, Shabby here and welcome back to some more Youth Squad Legends. Right, we've got a full matchup for you today. We've got England in the World Cup qualifiers, we've got Turkey in the World Cup qualifiers, Everton in the Premier League, and then Shakhtar Donetsk in the Champions League. So without further ado, England awaits. Right then, here's the squad we've got to face off against England. So we've got O'Connor in goal, Rafferty, Staunton, Ennis, Boyce, Rafferty, White, Pierce Campbell, Ender, O'Connor, Barry, Ennis, and of course up front, Chris Fitzpatrick. Why is Chris Fitzpatrick up front, not Dare Cunningham? That's an interesting question. Because Dare Cunningham is injured. That's why Chris Fitzpatrick's up front. There we go then. So of course we put it onto World Class. As we discussed, we put the difficult games on World Class. It'd be interesting to see what team England have got, to be honest. I wish I could have a look at their squad when I'm on here, but I can't. So I'll sort of have a look at it as we go through the game, and I'll let you know when we score or concede. No way. Oh my god. England gave the ball straight away and we almost had a goal straight away as well. Chris Fitzpatrick's shot was low. It was just palmed onto the bar by Jordan Pickford. That would have been a very good start, wouldn't it? But still could be. We have the corner. Barry Ennis' ball in. Headed. Oh, just wide. Wow. What a strong start this has been for us. Oh my god, Barry Ennis has done it. What a little chip goal that was by Barry Ennis as well. So cheeky. Just chips the ball over the top of Pickford, and this is on World Class, and they're just not very good, England, are they, at this point in time? I mean, I don't know how good some of the potential players for England were. I think you got Rashford's pretty high up. I think Phil Foden's got a good potential, but apart from that, they don't look that great, to be honest. But then again, when you've got 88 rated Barry Ennis, should I say, running down and lobbing you like that, you're just going to get embarrassed, aren't you? Is that Joe Gomez there as well? He's got a decent potential, hasn't he? I see England should have a decent squad, to be honest. They just don't seem to be playing that well at all. I mean, let's have a quick look now before we disappear. We've got Dele Alli, Harry Kane, Rashford. So it should be a pretty decent team, but I mean, this is a difficulty level higher than I'm used to, and if anything, it's easier. Look at White. Look at 2-0. What is going on? England are just falling apart here. Wow, England have been awful. Absolutely awful. I am very surprised by how easy this has been at this point in time, to be honest. I'm very disappointed in England. And there we go, 2-0. It's White with the goal. Wow, White doesn't score that many goals either. He's a defensive midfielder. Either way, 2-0. Let's keep pushing. Nice, what a goal that is. An hour in and we've just made it 3-0 here away at England. Wembley is unusually quiet tonight as Barry Ennis throws his second goal of the night in. It's just been too easy. I can't understand. We're on World Class here as well. It's just been far too easy for us. I just don't get it. I mean, that was a pretty solid goal again, though, wasn't it? Look, little lob over the top. There's Ben Chilwell there, and Ennis on the half volley just slams it into the back of the net, and there we go. 3-0 here away at England in the World Cup qualifiers. And there we go, there's 4-0. When it rains, it pours, and England have been diabolical tonight, I must admit. Really, really bad, and we've just taken full advantage. This is shocking. I mean, this is on World Class as well. I normally play in professional. This is on World Class. And England have just absolutely fallen apart. I think this is definitely going to put us through to the World Cup group stages, and if we continue to play this well against big teams like England, then this World Cup, we've literally got two hands on it at this point in time. We can continue to play in this sort of form. Bearing in mind our players are going to be even better by next summer. We've still got 18 months to the World Cup. I'm hoping our players are going to progress by about 3 or 4 stat points by then, all of them. Holy crap. This is just too easy. What is wrong with this? This is just insanely too easy. It shouldn't be like this. How are we dominating this much? 5-0 at Wembley. I mean, look at that ball over the top, and Kelly's the first one then. Hits it once again on the half volley, slamming it into the back of the net. Ahead of Jordan Pickford. This has just been too easy here tonight. This is insane. I can't remember the last time we won a game this easy against a team as big as England. That's Patrick Kelly's second goal in the World Cup qualifiers. And there we go. 5-0 at Wembley. That's stupid. I don't know what happened in this game. I don't know how it became so easy all of a sudden. But there we go. There is a big victory for us. And I think that's going to put us through to the World Cup group stages now as well. And of course we've got another game against Turkey coming up though in a few days' time, which I'm sure will definitely confirm. We'll have a look at the league table before going to that Turkey game. Let's go have a look at that now actually. So as you can see, we're currently top of the group with 5 wins out of 5 with... How many games is that left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... So we're halfway through. So 10 games this competition and we've scored 5. We've won 5 already. So there's 15 more points up for grabs. We're not completely qualified as of yet. But a win against Turkey would definitely help us on that list. I can't see us not qualifying for the World Cup now, though. It looks like we'll qualify top, England in second. And the rest of the group are just a bit weak, really. And if we just got England once more, I think we're going to be pretty simple on this one, to be honest. Now, we've got the game against Turkey coming up. Let's get straight into that one now. Might rest a player or two. God, here we go. Lots of loan offers and all sorts. Might rest a player or two, actually, thinking about it, just to... I want us to do training because it's international break. I can't pick half the players. Okay, I'll do this training. We'll come back for the Turkey game. Here we go then. Game against Turkey. Yeah, we've got a few players on 100%. I think I'll play Fitzpatrick because he's not a #1 choice for us in the cup games and the league anyway. So we'll bring in Kelly. I think Ender Cunningham can play in place of Ennis. Ian Campbell can get the game, I think, in place of Rafferty. And then potentially... probably Cunningham can come in place of Pierce Ennis. Who players? Oh, Casey Moran as well, actually. So Casey Moran can come in place of Pierce Campbell, and we'll switch them two over. Of course, Ender Cunningham can play both sides. We've got Bowen as well, who can come in place of White. Just trying to mix and match a little bit really and give some of these other players a chance to show what they can do, and also obviously with all these players being our players in the league as well, we need to make sure they're all fit and healthy for our next set of games as well. So probably Niall Murphy can play. There we go, that's a full different team then, apart from obviously O'Connor in goal. Apologies to hear the bell in the background, that's my kittens playing with some of their toys. Right, so this is the team we're going with. It is going to be O'Connor in goal, Cunningham, is that Ian Cunningham, I think? Niall Murphy, Niall Cunningham, and Casey Moran. No, Ian Moran. There's too many players with the same name in there. Ian Campbell at centre mid alongside Jason Bowen. We've got Ender Cunningham, Patrick Kelly, and Casey Moran sitting behind Chris Fitzpatrick. Let's go. Boom. Wow, okay, I weren't expecting that. I was just taking some pot shots from the corner, and it worked out pretty nicely there. Cracking shot, good goal. And that makes it 1-0 here against Turkey. Who was that? Who did that hit anyway? We'll just sort of mess around. I just thought I'd have a go, and it's a good drilled shot actually, right in the bottom of the net. It's number 39. Who is number 39 when he's at home? I don't recognise the face. It is Ender Cunningham. Is that Ender Cunningham? Don't look like him, to be honest. Right then, 1-0. It's been a tricky start to the game, but we've managed to come out on top pretty early on. Well, that was pretty easy, wasn't it? Once again, just cut through Turkey like butter. And that is a decent result. Decent result. It's a decent score. 2-0. Getting ahead of myself here, same result, I know, really. But I'll take that all day long. I'm happy enough. It was a good little bit of play. Good first time passing and finishing. And that's Ender Cunningham's second goal of the night, isn't it? Yeah. Pretty sure it is Ender Cunningham's second goal of the night. It's good because I want to see these players do well, because I'm pretty sure that stat upgrades are sort of built upon how well these players are playing. And, well, these players are playing fantastically well at the moment. Ha! Yep. Wow, this is... I don't know what's happened the last couple of games, but we're in such good form that it's just becoming very easy at this point in time. Look at that little dink, though. That was a cracking little dink there by Chris Fitzpatrick. Just dinking it over the top of the keeper, who got made to look like a mug there, really, didn't he? But Chris Fitzpatrick gets himself another goal. He's looked pretty good. He does not play that many games for us in the actual league, has he? On the club side. But international-wise, Chris Fitzpatrick's getting quite a lot of games. That's his 4th goal in the World Cup qualifiers. Oh my word. What a finish that is. That is a first half Ender Cunningham hat-trick as well, I'll have you know. And all the goals have been pretty damn tasty, haven't they? And Ender Cunningham slams in the volley for his 3rd. Look at that chip over the top, and he just hits that volley. I mean, it was pretty central in fairness, wasn't it? But that is a pretty damn good goal. And that makes it 4-0 before half-time here. Not bad at all. There we go, full-time whistle, 4-0 win. That means, on aggregate over those 2 games, we've got a 9-0 victory against England and Turkey. That's stupid. That really is dodgy as hell, isn't it? But there we go. We'll take that all day long. The draw for Romania and Wales is very good for us as well, because it means they're getting further and further behind. So, now we have... Is it Everton in the league? And then we have Shakhtar Donetsk in the Europa League. Sorry, the Champions League, should I say. So currently we're 4th in the league, equal points with Everton and Forest. It's a weird league, isn't it, if you look at it? So Man United are in 9th, Liverpool in 7th. Liverpool are on the same points as us as well, so there's 4 teams currently joint 4th, including us. We've got the best goal difference out of the lot. So that's interesting. A win against Everton here is very important then, because it's the team directly below us. And Man City play Fulham, so that's good for us as well, because if Man City win that, we might be able to get ahead of Fulham as well. So a very important game, this one, actually. Very important. Let's have a quick look and see what the squad's like then. I feel like we've had a little bit of a rest, but not tons. So our number 1 team is not far away from being fit. But I feel like maybe this team, Team B, might be the one to go for, and maybe we'll just rest a couple of players. So who do we have that we can bring in? Maybe O'Neill. He's only 72 rated, but in place of Ender Cunningham. And then at right back, 61 rated Kelly. It's not great, is it? But I'm just thinking logically about protecting. We'll be okay. We can bring Kelly on when the game's looking okay for us, I think. That'll probably be okay. So here's the team then. O'Connor in goal. McGuinness, Ennis, Staunton, Boyce, Moran, Rafferty, White, O'Neill, O'Connor, and Barry Ennis. Let's go. Oh, cheeky. Very cheeky. Our first attack of the game, really, and it's gone in. It's Barry Ennis as well, as always. I didn't really think that was going to go for him, to be honest. The keeper looked like he was going to have that one. A little lob ball there by Barry Ennis again. Is that over Pickford again? Oh, Pickford is slowly starting to hate Barry Ennis with all of his heart, isn't he? For the second game in this video, Barry Ennis chips him. There we go. Good lad. 1-0. Boom. There we go. I'll tell you what, that was a tricky game, that was. A very tricky game. We got the 1 goal, and then Everton just really shut up shop. So, not really much happened, to be honest with you. So, I'm happy with that. A 1-0 win against the team we were fighting against for the top end of the table. Who else were we looking to lose? Can't remember who else it was now. Man United only got a draw against West Ham, which is probably good for us. I think that went pretty well, though, either way. Anyway, talking of very well, we've already qualified for the next round. A win here will guarantee us top of the group here if we can beat Shakhtar. So without further ado, let's get into the Shakhtar game. And here we go in the game. I messed up. O'Neill actually plays in this team, doesn't he? Okay, well I messed up. I shouldn't have played O'Neill. Let's give Fitzpatrick a game at left back then. It's not much of a difference there, is it? And Rafferty can have a rest. We'll bring in... who can we bring in, actually, thinking about it? No, we'll keep Rafferty in. So this is the team we'll use to play against Copenhagen. Then so O'Connor in goal. Fitzpatrick, Rafferty, Cunningham, Ennis, McDonald, Rafferty, and Bowen with Pierce, Campbell, Dare, Cunningham, and Casey Moran up front. Let's go. Boom, 1-0. There we go. It's been a tricky start to the match, to be honest with you. We've seen mostly play in the middle of the pitch. It's been pretty tricky, but there we go. We get the goal. I knew I went a bit too far in, so I played the ball back, and Casey Moran was perfectly positioned to slam the ball into the back of the net. Wow, these two kittens are going absolutely mad tonight. They're literally sprinting back and forth. I'm trying to do the video, and they're literally sprinting straight through the room, then straight back through the room from a different room. It's just crazy. Nutters. They're obviously massive Bray Wanderers fans, and they're very happy we scored a goal. Boom. Second half begins, and we score a goal straight away to make it 2-0. Dare Cunningham it is, who slides the ball into the back of the net. What a lad. It's a good bit of play, actually. It's Jason Bowen's great through ball, and Cunningham's there. First time shot with his left foot, curls it into the far corner. And there we go, 1-0. 2-0, should I say, 2-0. What am I going on about? I'm too tired. Oh, wow. Well, we've conceded straight away from that. Just when we did get the goal, isn't it, really? We did get the goal, really, isn't it? Because now it's 2-1. Shakhtar very happy, as you can see. It was a decent goal, actually. Well played. Good first touch passing, and they just broke us straight down. It's a goal for... Yeah, I'm not saying that. Coyote. Nice little 1-2 with a post there. Got the goal eventually though, didn't we? It's cheeky. Was cheeky. Who is that anyway? That is the Ender Cunningham again. He's knocking goals for fun in this video, isn't he? Look at this. Look. So played it against the post. It came back to him and he hit it again off the post. But the second time at least did go into the back of the net, and it is a goal for... No, it's Philip McDonald. I'm sure he used to have long black hair. I'm sure he did. He's 76 rated now. Again, a player who hopefully by the time the World Cup comes around will be in the low to mid 80s. Just to give us that extra sort of depth in the squad. Don't think he's going to be a starter in that World Cup, to be honest, but definitely in the squad. And there we go, full-time whistle. It was a 2-1 victory here against Shakhtar Donetsk, which does win us our group in the Champions League, which means we are going to go through as #1 seeds into the knockout stage, which is fantastic. So I'm happy with that. Hey, did we play Copenhagen? Who did I just play? No, I played... Huh? Shakhtar Donetsk I just played, not Copenhagen. Okay, call them Copenhagen. Right, so... I've had a thought. Of course, we need to get through this as quick as possible now because we've only got a week until the new FIFA comes out. So I need to finish this career mode off in a week, and that's not going to happen, is it? So we're going to blitz through. I think I'm going to blitz through all of this and come back in February. And because all this is crap now, isn't it? It's all... I mean, Champions League, Real Madrid, we've already qualified top of the groups. That doesn't really matter too much. We've got a lot of Premiership games, which are not really that important at this point in time. But I thought we'll come back in February for the Champions League knockout stages. And then we'll have a quick update on what's happened in the league and so forth as well. Just to try and blitz through this as quickly as possible, really. Because we want to make sure we can upload the new FIFA next week and not have to still be fighting through on this. Anyway, of course, if you've enjoyed this video, please do hit a like and, of course, subscribe if you want to see some more. I've been Gamer. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Bye.